Even I know you ain't no good for me.
Hey loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Winnie G, and if you're new here and if you're returning, then hey girl, how you doing? Today we're getting into a frontal install, so I already applied my bald cap. It's nice and laid. Today's video is sponsored by OMGHerHair. They sent me over this 13x6 curly frontal with curly edges. I love the little curly cute edges. It is so cute. It gives Betty Boop. The cap construction is also really nice. It comes with a removable elastic band, a nice comb in the back and combs behind the frontal, but of course I cut the combs behind the frontal out. I went ahead and cut out the clips that are behind the frontal, and now we can go ahead and get into the install. I'm just popping her on to see what is given, and I love these little curly cute edges. It's giving Betty Boop. It is so cute. I'm starting off by trimming off any like extra lace along the front that's kind of covering my eyes so I can really see what I'm doing. I've been wearing a lot of wear and go closures lately, so I'm a little rusty when it comes to cutting off lace, and I need to be able to see, girl. So I trimmed that back so I can see really well. And I started off by trimming off the excess lace on the sides by my ear, like the little ear tab areas. Typically, once I have those areas cut, I can get a way better idea of exactly how everything is laying and what I need to do to get her nice and right, okay? So I'm combing out the baby hairs and brushing them going straight back to get a better idea of exactly how the hairline is laying. And because the sides of my hairline are a little low, I typically have to trim off a little bit extra lace in the middle to kind of raise that area and have everything lay like my natural hairline does. So I parted out a little bit of the curly edges in the front and the center, and I'm going ahead and starting off by trimming the lace in a jagged pattern right along that part. And I'm just customizing the hairline a little bit to get everything to kind of fit my hairline. I feel like the more the hairline on my wigs mimics my natural hairline, the more natural it looks to me and other people. So I'm just trimming off all of that additional lace, and I love how everything is laying so far. The ear tabs are in place and the hairline is looking really nice, so we can actually get into applying the product. Now I wanted to wear this wig for a couple of days, so I'm doing my little sandwich method by applying a little bit of product directly onto my skin, and then I'm going to lay the lace into that product and then apply a little bit more on top. I don't know how it works. I don't know the science behind it, baby, but it just does what I need it to do. I can get up to like a 3-day hold with this technique without having to use an actual glue, because technically using just a spray is still glueless. So I started in the center of the hairline, and now I'm working my way out to the sides, starting with the right side, and then I'm gonna go to the left side. I'm just using a small brush to paint that product onto my skin and then laying the lace directly into that product. And I'm kind of pressing it in with my fingers and the back of my rat tail comb until everything looks nice and melted. And then I went in with a small brush and painted a second layer right at the very tip of the lace before applying my melting band and letting it sit for a few minutes, and this is what it's given so far. I honestly wanted to leave it right here with the big fluffy curls and the kinky edges. It was honestly super cute to me at this point, but I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and just finish this install. I can wear it kind of wild and messy later. Let me know if you guys would want to see like a big messy curly vibe, because honestly I wear a lot of my units like that most of the time, kind of like brushed out. I like that look. If y'all want to see how I do it, then go ahead and comment down below and I will make sure I do that for you guys. But I'm like, you know what, let's just go for it and define the curls today. So I went in with my rat tail comb and just cleaned up the part a little bit and then pressed it into place using my hot comb. I was being lazy, so I didn't go in and press out my hair in sections. I literally just took my hot comb right around the part and got it as clean as I could possibly get it. I'm also trimming off any additional lace anywhere and making sure that everything is laying exactly how I need it to before I go in with a little bit of edge control and lay down my baby hairs. Now normally for like a curly wig or a straight wig, I would use some foaming lotion, but because the edges on this wig are a little bit textured, I like to go in with the edge control, and it gives me a really nice natural look, because Who doesn't use edge control on their baby hairs? Getting the baby hairs to lay how I want them to lay on a curly edge unit is so much easier because they come pre-curled. I didn't have to trim them. I didn't cut anything. I literally just used a little bit of edge control and laid everything to my liking. And I went in with my pressing comb here and there just to get any of the kinky edges that I wasn't going to lay down for baby hairs to kind of slick back into the rest of the hair. And that little bit of texture along the edges just makes everything look super natural. I think that Beyonce wears kinky edge wigs because it'll be times where I know damn well she got a frontal on, but because the texture along the edges is so like kinky and curly and natural, it makes it just look that much more real. So we're going for the Beyonce vibes. Now she's not Beyonce blonde, but we still trying to give Beyonce. Okay, so follow me. I'm applying my melted band to give those baby hairs a second to kind of lay down, and then I'm going in with my foundation powder. This is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Foundation Powder, and I'm applying this with an angle brush down the part just to get it nice and defined. I'm not a black hairspray girl. I prefer to use a powder down the part rather than going in with like a colored spray to get that look, but to each its own. And for the cut today, I'm not doing much at all, baby. I'm giving her a little trim. I literally cut off maybe a ½ inch. I just wanted the bottom to be super even. I'm going for like that long bob, super even cut vibe, no layers. I'm kind of over the curly hair with the layers. I've done it a bunch this week, so we're going for kind of like a Diana Ross vibe, especially with the hair big and brushed out like this. But once I go through and define the curls, she's still gonna give, but you'll see. Not adding the layers creates a completely different look. To define the curls, I'm going through and wetting it down with some water in my spray bottle. I'm taking it kind of in sections to make sure that everything is wet all the way through because I feel like I get the best curls that way without having to use too much product. I really want the curls to be kind of soft today, so I didn't want to have to go in with too much mousse. So when the hair is super wet, I feel like the product kind of spreads through it a lot easier and you don't have to use as much, thus not making the curls crunchy. So that's the look that we're going for today. I did the right side and then I went ahead and did the exact same thing on the left side. And I'm using this brush that I got from Target. It's by 𝐒𝐚𝐯. It's a detangling brush. It reminds me of like a Denman brush or like the little Annie brushes that you can get from the beauty supply store, but really good quality, and y'all know I love black. So right now I'm super obsessed.
Like I'm over your mark. Walking cars, I got my crown in the start. 40K a night to sleep at the mark. Guess it's time for me to cover the shark. Me and Katie by the turn of the heart. Fuck you, I swear I'm breaking.
I used the Shea Moisture Frizz-Free Curl Mousse as a product today, and then once I had that all applied, I went in with my Chi blow dryer and the diffuser attachment for about 20 minutes to get everything nice and dry. And so far, this is what it's given. I'm going in with my scissors and trimming any curls that are out of place. Once it dries, you kind of get a better idea how everything's gonna fall. And I really wanted the bottom to look super even for that like long bob, vintagey, salon, don't touch my hair curl type of vibe. So This is what she's giving. The lace is laid. The baby hairs are laid. I love this curl pattern. It's like a nice wavy curly vibe. Super cute. All the details will be down below in the description bar if you guys want to go ahead and check this wig out. I think I'm gonna name her Belle. She's giving like Belle, she's giving Beth. She's not Beth, but Elizabeth. Yeah, she's giving classy, she's giving vintage, she's giving sassy. Love that for me. Which one of those names do you like the most? Or am I tripping? What should I name her? I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, babes.
You're the death of me and